My name is Thio and I'm here to present the new Oscar de la Renta Spring 2015 Bridal Trunk Show collection. Today's event is by Trinity Gallery and the House of Harry Winston. I'm going to welcome the first model, and let me talk a bit about, first of all, Trinity Gallery, which has a lot of beautiful brands for bridal gowns. And we all know the brand Oscar de la Renta. He's actually one of the old school couturiers, and he does the most beautiful, classic, elegant gowns. His Spring 2015 collection is all about classic elegance. There's a lot of embroidered overlay, there's a lot of pearlized patterns, and there's a lot of very fitted, beautiful silhouettes that is actually perfect for the Asian girl because we tend to have more petite frames. And we tend to like to bare our shoulders a bit more. He has a lot of strapless designs, so keep a lookout for that. We also have the beautiful jewelry from Harry Winston, and you know Harry Winston has been involved in the diamond jewelry for over a century, and he has handled a third of the world's most famous diamonds. Now, each piece of Harry Winston jewelry, the diamond is of exceptional quality, character, and superlative quality, and these go to the master craftsmen at Fifth Avenue workshop to produce the most scintillating diamonds around. Now, since 1932, Harry Winston has played a prominent role in some of the world's most celebrated love stories, including the engagement ring given to Jacqueline Kennedy by Aristotle Onassis, and the necklace given by Richard Burton to Elizabeth Taylor. So all great romances deserve great stones, and Harry Winston has always been the ultimate expression of love, jewels that are unique and rare as true love itself. Okay, that's a wordy introduction, so we'll start on the show. Now, for the first look, we have Elena. Elena is in an Oscar de la Renta dress called Adele. It's actually a very, very modern dress, and the show-stopping detail is the back. That's a very, very beautiful draped back. Now, a dress like this is perfect for day to night celebrations. You can wear it for the day with a beautiful embroidered veil in walking down the aisle, or take away the veil, add on the jewelry, and you can actually wear it for night. She is wearing the beautiful Sunflower collection from Harry Winston, which is an archival design from the 1950s. Now, the diamonds are actually based on the motif and the design of the sunflower. If you take a closer look, it's actually a sunflower. There are 8 beautiful diamonds meticulously framing around the center diamond that creates a very three-dimensional effect. Now, look at that gown when it first walked in, that looked very clean and minimal. Add in the diamond, and it's glamorous. The great thing about this gown is it falls beautifully. The fabric is very fluid. If you have the perfect curves, it actually skims without hugging it. Okay? So when you walk down the aisle, the fluid fabric actually flows beautifully as well. Now we can take a little stroll round Elena. You can ask her to show you the closer details of the gown. I would suggest with a dress like that, if you're going to bare your back, do take care about sun tanning, and do take care of the skin tone of your back. More importantly, you need to have a hairstyle that actually flaunts the beautiful neckline, the line that goes from the neck down to your waist, all right? So I would suggest if you're comfortable with your hair up, this is a beautiful dress. If you want to wear your hair down, I would recommend another design, okay? Thank you so much, Elena. And now we have the second look. And this is Jing Jing. Also in an Oscar de la Renta gown, and it's called Constance. Now, this is a beautiful classic gown. It's the classic boat neck shape, if you can tell. Very beautifully tailored from the front. Again, the show-stopping detail is in the back. Thank you, Elena. So Jing Jing, maybe you'd like to show your back. Now, that's an amazing back. The bow is part of the train, and it flows beautifully. It creates a whole different silhouette when it flares open as by itself. Again, it's a beautiful gown that you can wear from day to night. Again, if you show your back, I would suggest hair up. Now, Jing Jing is wearing with this particular gown, the cluster collection from Harry Winston. Now, the amazing thing about the cluster collection, it is the diamonds, the clustering of diamonds, which is a technique Harry Winston invented, whereby the diamonds themselves dictate the design of the jewelry and not the metal. So what you see is actually by itself diamonds. And with this particular technique, you can put pear-shaped marquee and round-shaped diamonds set and angled to all different angles to catch the light. It's actually the DNA of Harry Winston, which is, he once said, if I could, I would attach the diamonds directly into the women's skin. So actually, if you look at it, it's almost like a diamond tattoo, which is very, very beautiful. Again, the diamonds itself is something that adds a sparkle to a very simple, modern gown. All right? If you want to dress it up for the church, make it more romantic, have an embroidered veil or a very long sheer veil without any embroidery, but add little crystals that reflect the diamond jewelry, because that would be very, very modern and still very beautiful. Thank you, Jing Jing. Everyone's so quiet. I hope you enjoy the gowns and diamonds, because I do. Look at the fit. The cut is beautiful. So even when she's standing or turning, the V shape behind doesn't lose shape, and that's so important. The fabric itself is very, very tailored, but at the same time, it fits the figure of the model beautifully. Now, there's one thing I realized about gowns. You can't just pick a gown based on how it looks in front or the back. You have to pick a gown that looks beautiful from every angle. Because during your wedding, your photographer is not only going to shoot, I have a beautiful front, just shoot this. He's going to be shooting non-stop at every angle. So your gown has to be almost perfect from every angle. And if you look at the line of this dress, every single angle, the line is actually very, very beautiful. Thank you so much, Jing Jing. And now we have the third model, and she's a very tall girl. She puts me to shame. Her name is Anais. Thank you. Thank you, Jing Jing. Yeah, come in. Now, Anais is wearing Cecilia, and this is a very classic strapless gown, but if you don't mind, with a twist. If you can turn behind, now the twist is the back. With every strapless gown, usually what you see is a very even shape, front and back. But this one has that amazing plunge behind that plunges even lower due to a cut here. And that's an amazing design. Okay? Of course, you have to be very careful wearing it. All right? Get the perfect fit. Again, the back detail is the one that's amazing. Look at the folds. If you look at the gown from every angle, it's a beautiful line. A very simple, classic gown that's beautifully constructed. Now, what she is wearing for Bianca, this dress particularly called Bianca, is Harry Winston diamonds. And if you notice that the diamonds, they are scintillating from every angle. If you don't mind, when she was wearing just the necklace, it was beautiful. When she added on the bracelet, you can wear it at night. You don't even need to change your dress. Okay? Now, Harry Winston diamonds only picked the colors, the top 3 color grades, which is D, E, and F, and clarities from 1F to VS2. And that is, when you cluster them together, this particular necklace has 873 diamonds. So I'm going to touch it for a while. And then the bracelet itself has 396 diamonds. So I think it's something that's quite amazing. You can take a look. It's a beautiful piece that you can wear easily after your wedding. All right? Okay, I'd like to mention something. Yes, you can take a slow walk. Again, do bear in mind that when you pick a wedding gown and you go into a showroom, it may look beautiful in the showroom because in the showroom, the lights and settings are meant to complement the designs of the gown. But what's important is that when you wear your gown, try to see it in daylight. That's why it's wonderful that Trinity Gallery is having this trunk show here, because you can actually see daylight on the gown. The color of the gown is so important. The details need to be seen outside the showroom because that's where you're going to be wearing it. All right, so if you have a chance and you fall in love with the gown, try to stand closer to the window, see the skin tone of the fabric against your skin, see the details, see the tailoring, because that's so important. Bear in mind also that whatever gown you choose, You'll be wearing it at night. I assume a lot of brides wear their gowns in the evening. So not only do you need to see it in the daylight, thank you so much, Anais, you also have to see how it looks under the spotlight. Because some gowns, even though they're beautiful under the spotlight, the color can look washed out. And this is Jing Jing again. And she's wearing Cecilia, a beautiful, beautiful lace embroidered overlay over this strapless mermaid fit and flare gown. Now, can you look at this amazing lace? A lot of gowns, if you notice, when they say a lace gown, it's just a gown and then they cut the lace and they just paste it on top. This is not cut lace and paste on top. This is actually an additional fabric that's placed on top and it's embroidered. So what you get in the pattern, if you can turn in front, is a very centralized pattern of lace applique and embroidery. Can you see how symmetrical it is? So that pattern itself lengthens your body because it emphasizes the center and lengthens it. There's actually a lot of thought and creative process into the placement of each particular lace applique. What is ultimately beautiful is the scallop hem at the bottom. So when she walks out, it flares out and you see that beautiful curves at the bottom. But really, really, what is masterful to me is the cut. Look at how it hugs without creasing and without squeezing all the skin. Sometimes when it's too tight, it tends to squeeze too much, but this is a perfect fit. Now, Jing Jing is wearing the beautiful diamond jewelry, the beautiful three-stone drop princess diamond necklace, and the chandelier cluster diamond earrings in platinum. And with Harry Winston diamonds, it's all about the polish and cut, which is all tailored towards the brilliance and distinctive beauty. What I really like about the design is that it looks so opulent, but at the same time it's contemporary, it's modern, and it's really elegant. It really, this long chain, if you're going to wear a strapless, okay, and you're going to have your hair up, if you're going to wear, can you imagine if, do you mind, can you imagine if she just wore studs? Can you see the difference? One year from the other year. Studs just doesn't really make it. You need long diamond earrings, all right? And Asian women, if you have a long neck, great for you. If you don't have a long neck, if your neck is a little shorter, long earrings enhance the neck. With a strapless gown like that, you need that line, the longer line. If you're going to put your hair up, have earrings that are a bit more dramatic. And this diamond earrings, look at it, it's just amazing. It's a beautiful piece to go with this dress. Thank you so much, Jing Jing. Pardon me, I have my notes and I'm a bit blind. So, you see spotlight and daylight. So, okay, you have to give me a bit of time. The necklace is amazing too. The intricacy of the design actually matches the beautiful embroidery on the dress. And this is Elena again. And she is wearing look 5, which is Clara. Now, there's something to be said about this dress, isn't it? Isn't it? Wow, I see some girls. Wow, and the cameras are snapping. It's an off-shoulder dress, and it just fits that shoulder perfectly. It doesn't slip. Look at how well it's structured. Even when she moves her arms and all that, it just fits it beautifully. This is actually the most romantic way of bearing your skin without going overboard. But the fit and flare shape is very complementary to Asian brides. What really stands out for me though is the 3D embroidery. So nowadays you don't only have IMAX movie experience, you have 3D embroidery. Look at that. Every angle that you turn, you can actually see the shape of the embroidery. How much work goes into that kind of detailing. And it's this detailing that transforms a very classic silhouetted dress into something exceptional. What really makes it modern though is that this embroidery doesn't go all the way. If it covered the dress all the way, it could be a bit too much. It stops midway, which makes it very, very modern and very, very chic. So it's just a tinge of it without going overboard. Again, with your hair up, the most beautiful jewelry and diamonds you can wear with a creamy colored gown like this is the yellow diamond. This is Harry Winston's yellow diamonds. What you have is the micro pavé yellow diamond earrings and the yellow diamond solitaire cushion ring. Now, yellow diamonds is something very new. I know a lot of brides still love the white diamond and white platinum, but I believe very strongly if you choose an off-white gown, go for yellow diamonds because it gives you a bit of gold plus the sparkle rather than the traditional yellow gold. Yellow diamonds are beautiful. Look at how beautiful she looks, right? Isn't she beautiful? Yes, she is. If you bought the yellow diamonds and this gown, you'll be beautiful too. Yes, thank you so much, Elena. I love the embroidery. Please look at the amount of detail that goes to the embroidery. It's so beautifully done. Maybe Elena, you can come closer here too. They'd like to have a closer look. And I have the next girl. I'm losing my voice. She is Anais, and she is wearing a beautiful strapless gown called Ashley. Yes. Now, when Harry Winston purchased one of the most prominent American jewelry estates, he purchased this collection from Arabella Bell Huntington, and from there it inspired the Bell collection, which echoes the antique charm of estate's jewelry. What came out of it was the amazing Bell solitaire ring on platinum, which has a stunning geometric bezel, hence set with micro pavé diamonds that frames the brilliant cut center stone. With a ring like that, actually, you don't really need a lot of other things. Can you all see that ring? Can I have that ring? Yes, Pamela? No, I mean, that's an amazing ring. What is beautiful, okay, to match that gown is this cascading lace diamond drop necklace on platinum. If you notice the necklace, it's almost shaped and designed like a lace piece, but it's all in diamonds. But this gown, again, a strapless fit and flare silhouette that's very, very classic, masterful tailoring with a bit of a poof at the end so that when you walk down the aisle, you have that volume that makes it a bit more dramatic, but it's the 3D detailing that really stands out. Anyone who looks at this gown will realize, my goodness, look at that work. And it's not just embroidery, there are little ribbons that create petals, there are sheer petals as well, plus all the tiny florets that they add and layer on the sequins and the beading to add that sparkle. A beautiful, beautiful dress. Isn't that beautiful? Hitch it up, go. Yes, there. All right, you can take a slow walk and we'll see. Now again, with a dress like that, I would suggest a very simple, plain veil that will go all the way down to complement and enhance the volume of the back skirt so that it flows down. And actually, you don't really need anything else. If you choose to wear the diamond necklace for evening, then for your day, I would suggest wearing earrings as well. Okay, but don't wear both because I think this necklace itself captures all the attention and it's really beautiful. Thank you, Anais. All right, and we have the next look, and it's look 7. It's Campbell, and this is Jingjing again. Now, Jingjing is wearing a very classic Oscar de la Renta gown. He is actually quite well known for this silhouette and design, but as with every dress, the twist is not only the back. Can we show the back? That beautiful back. That's a beautiful, beautiful back. But not only the back. I actually really love, if you don't mind, the side. Look at how beautiful the shape of the side is. Look at the curve that goes all the way down and all that lace. So now when I talk about 3D imaging for a dress, this is exactly what I mean. At every angle that she turns, the dress looks beautiful, the bride looks beautiful. Even though it's sheer, there's a perfect line. Again, he uses this beautiful embroidered overlay, but this time, instead of just a simple overlay, he actually follows the contours of the neckline. Can you see that? That actually enhances the clavicle that you have. Everything is very gentle, it's very romantic, and it's still very, very opulent. It's a beautiful dress. And what she is wearing, now, she is wearing the famous, at least to me it's famous, the Lily Cluster collection from Harry Winston, which is actually a very iconic design. And she was wearing the bracelet cluster, as in that if you see the design of the diamonds, it's almost like on the skin, a tattoo. It is inspired by the sculpted geometric of flowers and leaves and the elegant curves that you see. Now, when she was wearing just the ring and the bracelet, you had one look. When you add on the diamond earrings, it's more romantic. So you have flowers on your dress, on your wrist, and little subtle floral references on your ears. That's really beautiful. With a dress like that, please don't wear a necklace. Unless it's your mother-in-law giving you a Harry Winston necklace, then wear it, okay? But if not, please don't wear a necklace, because I think it will actually fight with the detailing here. This is all you need. Have a beautiful bracelet. A beautiful bracelet will actually complete the look. All right, thank you so much, Jing Jing. Love the side. Notice how beautiful the curve falls from the side, and then it goes all the way to the back. It's very beautiful. And look at how symmetrical the lace is from the back, how even and symmetrical it is. So it enhances the center parting of the fabric at the back. And here's Elena, and she's wearing a beautiful dress. Look at that. That's almost like the old school romance. And when I say old school romance, I meant old Hollywood glamour. Isn't this like the old gowns that those old actresses from the past would wear? It's so glamorous. You can imagine it in any color, and it'd be a perfect evening gown as well, not just a bridal gown. Again, the beautiful embroidery, but this time all the scallop hands, not only on the arms but the neckline, all right, and also at the empire waist, at the waist here. So all the scallop hands actually bring your attention to your greatest assets, the neck, the arms, and the waist. And it's a beautiful fabric that's very, very fluid. Now, she's also wearing rows of diamonds inspired by old Hollywood glamour, and the diamonds itself are so fluid, they actually bend and move with every movement. All you need is that amazing Winston cluster diamond earrings on platinum to complete the look. Look at the bracelet. That's all you need. You don't even need a necklace. That's all you need. That's all I need, but that's a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I really love the earrings. The earrings actually matches the embroidery here, as well as the pattern of her hair. Now the hair is done so beautifully, okay? It's a nice, soft, romantic look. Don't always think, my wedding, lots of hairspray, stiff, and the higher the better. No, something like that actually is so romantic and beautiful. Thank you so much. Now we have another look, and this is by Anais. She's wearing Caitlin, and it's a beautiful dress. Of course, all the dresses are beautiful to me. Look at this. It comes with a matching lace bolero that is actually, if you look at the hems and the shape of it, how it swings when you walk, is very, very modern. Now, the lace bolero is not cut tight to the body, so that when you wear it, it actually makes your waist look slimmer. Do you realize that? But at the same time, because it's so soft and you can actually see through it, it looks very fragile. So the whole look is very romantic. The embroidery is actually layers of embroidery, one on top of each other. So it's not just one layer, it gives another three-dimensional look. But the beautiful part of it is the soft silk organza fabric right here that actually makes it very, very dreamy. If you're going to do a pre-wedding shoot and you're doing it outdoors with the light shining from behind, it actually adds a softness and sheerness to the look. So bear it in mind, all right? If you like to take off your bolero jacket, can you take off your bolero? Okay, she's going to bare more skin, and that is beautiful again by itself. Look at that, the lace embroidery that actually stands up to, it's not a straight line, it actually creates a pattern on the skin. Now, Anais is actually wearing the cluster diamond collection with a medium Winston cluster diamond necklace on platinum. There's 198 diamonds, 198, and the beautiful diamond earrings, and that's all you need. If you're going to wear a bolero jacket, be mindful of the bracelet, because when you take it off, it gets caught, and that is not a very elegant thing to have it dragging with the bracelet. So I would recommend actually the beautiful necklace and earrings by itself. Okay, can you take a walk? Now, I think this is one of the very few gowns from Oscar de Renta that we see in the presentation that actually has a soft sheer layer that is very different from the rest that you've seen so far. But please bear in mind that Trinity Gallery, if you can go to the shop boutique later, has a lot more designs from the bridal preview, and you can actually see all the varieties if you visit the store later. This is only but a selection, and I say the same for the beautiful jewelry from Harry Winston. So if you're going to wear a dress this way, I would suggest you wear a very long plain veil again, no embroideries. Because you're having a bit of diamond necklace and earrings, have more crystals at the bottom. But the other option is to actually have a veil duster. That means it's just at the shoulder. So you have the same proportion here as well, the same proportion for the skirt. All right? So these are little things to take note of. And we have, finally, our last model. Oh wow! Now isn't that a finale gown? This is a beautiful piece of necklace and gown. It's our finale outfit from Oscar de la Renta for this bridal preview, and she is wearing the Charlotte dress. Now, the Charlotte dress again continues the whole look that we've seen, that 3D embroidery, but this time on the sheer fabric as well. And if you notice, it's heavier on top and it sort of opens up at the bottom. Worn with a very, very simple long veil. This is like the classic bridal gown silhouette that no bride can ever go wrong with. They can only go wrong if the embroidery or the fabric isn't refined, but these embroidery and fabrication is beautiful. How simple and beautiful is that? You don't really need anything else. But we wanted to make it more gorgeous, so we added in the Harry Winston deal necklace, which is actually based, if you look at the necklace, it's actually based on a traditional type of Mongolian dress that's very structured in shape. So what they've managed to do is create this beautiful channel set baguettes and made them into unexpected fluid lines. This is really beautifully constructed. Can you see that? I mean, like, how many diamonds? It's 690 diamonds. Okay, I don't know how many of Oscar's gowns can you buy with this necklace, but that is 690 diamonds, and the beautiful bracelet you see here is inspired by the archival drawings of Abaji Shinde, who was Harry Winston's chief jewelry designer for more than 40 years. And the amazing thing is this, it was actually inspired by the exotic design and intricacies of the traditional Indian kaftan. Could you see that? Can you imagine that? A Mongolian dress, an Indian kaftan, and an amazing dress from America, Oscar de la Renta. All right, that's beautiful. Thank you. If you'd like to take a walk. Whether you're taking a faraway shot or close-up shot, these are the dresses for you. Remember, there are many, many beautiful dresses in the shop. Please do visit Trinity Gallery after this. Now I'd like to welcome all the 3 models again. If they come, Jing Jing and Anais, can we give them a round of applause, please? And we've come at the end of our bridal preview. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Please approach Shayla from Trinity Gallery and Pamela from Harry Winston, or myself, if you have any inquiries or questions. Thank you so much, girls. Beautiful dresses. Thank you.